Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome. We are back to some Hades 2. Hopefully getting like kind of close to the end. Obviously, like with a roguelike, it's kind of hard to decide, you know, when you've actually like beaten the game per se. Even Hades 1, there was still like a lot of stuff to do after you had beaten Hades a couple times and like progressed the story. But at this point, we've beaten Kronos, and we are on like, I think the last area up to Olympus is where we left off. So I don't know. I would think we're kind of close to ending it. I would imagine, you know, we go to Olympus, we do whatever we got to do in Olympus. That will probably make it so Kronos can't come back, and then we got to go beat Kronos again, is what I would guess, which obviously is easier said than done. The game is pretty difficult, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, we're making progress through. One second, I'm just getting everything set up here. And honestly, I'm really enjoying the game. I don't know if I quite agree with this being the top reviewed game of all of 2025. I think it's a little crazy that this game has a 95 and Expedition 33 I think has a 93 or a 92, and then like something like KCD2 has like a fucking, I think it was like an 85. Like it was like way lower. That's kind of criminal. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what's up with the KCD2 hate. I know it's like, it is a kind of a niche game, I guess you could say. It's a different game, right? It's a strange game. Medieval hardcore sim RPG. I understand. But like, for it to score as low as it has, and for as many like awards that it was kind of like in my opinion, awards it should have been nominated for that it wasn't, awards that it just lost when it shouldn't have. It's a little bit strange to me, man. And I think it's like the whole wanting to, you know, root for the underdog or something, but it's kind of made me like KCD2 more. Like, the more awards it's snubbed for, the more awards it should have won and it lost and stuff like that, the more like KCD2 gets to be a better game in my mind. It's a weird thing, dude. Like, it kind of makes me want to go back and play the DLC of it, just because it is such a good game. Like, even when I played it, man, and I was like, really, the only problem I have with the game is just it's got some bugs. It's got some bugs, and once they fix that, it's 10 out of 10. You know what game I also said that about? Baldur's Gate 3, when I played it. So, you know, it's a pretty good sign when I have no complaints. Like, I finish a game and I have no complaints, man. That's a pretty good indication that the game is probably a bit of a banger, you know. But yeah, we played a little bit of Arc Raiders. We played some Splitgate Arena Reloaded. We played some Deadlock. We played some things. Take a little bit of a break from Hades 2, because as I was talking about it when I last played Hades 2, with roguelikes, I don't normally just fucking, you know, have crazy long sessions at them. I typically play them in bursts, you know, so I'll do like one run here, one run there. I don't usually like just try and brute force these games. Because somebody put it in chat, during one of the Hades 2 streams, but they were like, doesn't it like get a little bit repetitive just doing the same thing over and over again? And when you're just doing like back to back to back to back to back to back runs, it definitely can start to get a little bit repetitive, you know, even though they do a great job of like you're unlocking new things and you're getting new abilities and you're, you know, each run is going to be different. It still definitely suffers a little bit from that. So that's why I usually like to break it up a little bit. But let me look at our boons, because I really don't remember what we were doing. So we've got Hitch, which is very nice. Got Little Froggy. We've got Freeze. We got the Big Chop and only the Big Chop. Fire-seeking arrow. We've got the minion ability. Faster. I get some more money. Okay. Gotcha. People's group opinion is BS. That's why I kind of like my only problem with Metacritic, like I like the idea of Metacritic, right? Because the idea of Metacritic is that it just takes an aggregate of all of the review scores, and then it takes an aggregate of all of the user scores, and it presents both of those values to you out of 100. And I like the idea of it. The problem, and I think it works fine for the reviewer portion of it, the problem is with the user review section, because we have review bombing as a pretty common trend these days, and review bombing can completely distort the perception of a product, even though the game could actually be really good, right? A great example of this is Last of Us 2. Last of Us 2 was review bombed to hell and back because people weren't a fan of the narrative decisions that were made. But they were leaving like 1 out of 10 scores. Last of Us 2 is not a 1 out of 10 game by any means. Even if you hate the story literally causes you to just have uncontrollable rage and want to punt the nearest puppy dog near you or something like that. The game still isn't a 1 out of 10. Like, the gameplay is still phenomenal and way, way better than the gameplay of the first game. It has some of the greatest attention to detail I've ever seen in a video game still to this day. Crazy good graphics, crazy good motion capture, crazy good sound design, crazy good voice acting, incredible music, like really interesting level design. Like everything from like an objective quality standard is there, to the point where it literally cannot be a 1 out of 10, bro. A 1 out of 10 means it's failed at every possible avenue. It means it's got shit audio, shit gameplay, shit story, you know, there's just shit levels, shit, like just shit everywhere. It is literal shit. It's a 1 out of 10. And that's kind of the problem with the user review section in a lot of stuff, is that people are sheep and they see Asmongold makes video on thing being bad, and because it's woke or whatever, and then they all just dogpile on the thing and, oh my god, thing bad, thing woke, you know, and it really distorts the view of things. But I don't know, I think reviewers are also obviously susceptible to things. A great example is AI. Like, a lot of reviewers are very anti-AI. So you may see a game have a lower review score aggregate because it uses AI. Damn, why is the music going so hard right now? Jesus Christ. Relax. I'm just standing here. But yeah, it's I think both I think Metacritic is good in thought process of like aggregating the two. The problem just becomes when there is a reviewership bias, whether that's because of something as AI or whatever, right? It's got a reviewership bias. People accuse reviewers of that with Wukong, right? Because Wukong didn't have women in it. They said, even though it literally does have women, like the whole second area is about gross spider women. It's disgusting, but they are actually kind of hot. But like, people accuse the reviewers, a lot of reviewers, of hating on it because it was Chinese or because it was anti, or it was too woke or whatever, right? But yeah, just in general, this game is fantastic. A 95, I don't know about that. You know, I don't know about that. Like a 95, I mean, that puts it up with some of the greatest games ever made of all time. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but like, this game is very, very good. In a lot of ways, it's an upgrade over the first game, which did win Game of the Year, I think, in 2020. I think it won Game of the Year. But 95. I sound like the dudes that are like, listen, I'm not denying the Holocaust happened, but 6 million? Come on, what are we talking about here?
The passageway through the snow-covered rock leads to the foot of the most sacred mountain of the gods, Olympus, which now looms impossibly into the sky above.
Bit of a climb.
Zeus. But hi, Kenzie. Hi, Oscar. Woman, same-sex relationship. Protagonist isn't 15 out of 10. Woke, bad game. Yep. It's true. Very true. Kind of crazy. When you put it that way, kind of crazy that people watch Asmongold just fine. Despite the fact he's probably a 2 out of 10 on the attractive scale. I mean, he's balding, he has no jawline, he has no chin, he has kind of scruffy facial hair. He has like none of his teeth, right? Just sort of a like dilapidated looking human being. They'll watch a streamer, man, just fine. That's a 2 out of 10. But the moment a fucking video game character isn't the hottest, sculpted by the Greek gods being in existence, that's when it's unplayable. Shouldn't his stream be unwatchable then? Lord knows I suffer fucking psychic damage every time I have him appear in my face. Bullshit. Bullshit. Come over here. I'm gonna cheese you. Bullshit. Oh yeah, we cheesing. We are cheesing. And guess what? I'm not feeling bad. Is the prophecy foretold? He has the same facial eye movements as my girl's dad, and it pisses me off. I don't know if he has like some loose type of Tourette's, but he definitely like moves his face a lot more than a normal human being does. And he does like weird shit with his eyebrows too. Reminds me of Ethan from H3H3 Productions, who does have Tourette's. They constantly like, you know, moves his face, and I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you? Why are you moving your face so much? I gotta shave. Speaking of faces and looking unseemly. That's a problem for Monday, Zach, not Sunday, Zach. Weekend Zach is always a little scruffy. We get a little scruffy.
Deep breath, Mel. Made it this far, and yet the real climb is just about to start. The family may be much too proud to ask for help, but it's their time of need. Together, we can all prevail.
He says shit and then does those movements waiting for someone to agree with him. Weird form of social anxiety? Maybe. It might be. I don't know, man. All I know is it's very ironic when you point out the fact that, like, his fans seem to need someone to be hot
Olympian automatons defending the mountain.
in order for it to be, you know, be a good game or whatever.
Wait, why are you attacking me? You leave me little choice.
Oh no, I got it. Unfortunate. Oh! How many are there? Oh, I have to make sure he does not. No! Damn, I'm taking a lot of damage here. I need my homie to fucking carry. I sent him out. There we go. Yo, he actually was he killed all these dudes. W.
An olive branch.
An olive branch? Let me extend an olive branch. I mean, come on. Yeah, it's an interesting thing, dude. Proceed. I'm dip and go play Ready or Not. Killed a hostage yesterday because the retard ran up behind us. That's funny. That's good, dude. Have fun. Surprised your PC can run Ready or Not, honestly.
Sappers.
Okay, that was way easier.
Late, even my radiant young sister must sully her delicate hands in all the field work that must be done. She is even beginning to take to it. Aren't you, Hera, our queen?
Oh, Demeter, these hands have seen more than you know. I simply do not flaunt the hardships I've endured. One can be as strong as a rock without taking on its texture.
Wait, is Oscar... Oscar is streaming him playing in the Discord while he left. Huh? Keepsake ranks are stronger this night, if possible. Oh. I mean, it's not very good. %10 life would be kind of nice. I'm gonna take this because I have a stupid prophecy for it. Or 101 life. Okay. The hell came from the floor? Okay. Okay, I want to resurrect that guy. I'm gonna use some mana. Go get him. Fuck him up. He's not fucking him up. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Fuck him up, bro. No, he fucking died. I think he killed one. Hell yeah. Special strikes further ahead deals 150% damage. Your attack is 30% faster. Say less.
We'll hew through anything.
Oh. I should have taken the healing one. God damn it. I didn't know if there would be stuff to forage. This could have been 20% health. It's bullshit. This is bullshit.
No escape.
Pillar top. That's a cute fishy. Do I do the boss, bro? Or do I play it safe? Let's see what it turns into.
Something else.
That's pretty good. I'm not confident enough to do the mini boss, I'll be honest. Let them fight. Ow!
Well,
You fucking asshole. I'm hiding. Fuck him up. Ah! Go get him. Yeah. W. Oh shit.
that.
Yo, these minions are owning. Oh yeah. Minions are fucking dudes up. We're so back. Oh my god, this could have been 30% healing. Could have been 30%. 30 motherfucking percent. Okay, I have to. I'm gonna get fucked up, man.
Of that size, and serving Kronos too.
Hopefully it spawns ads. Fuck. Fuck! I got greedy. One and done. Oh! Okay, now I can CC log him. Oh!
Olympus is no place for such monstrosities.
Oh! Jesus!
You seen that Icarus flying about?
Oh, I saw him.
First I took it for
Yeah.
some giant ghostly bird, but it's that kid of Daedalus, all right. I reckon he made his latest wings himself. He's not too bad.
Yeah, until he flies into the fucking sun. War damage based on 20% of your armor. You gain some now. Dude, I'm just gonna take this just because it gives me 75 armor. Genuinely the only reason I'm taking it.
A lofty mountain is not easily besieged, so the crafty Titan of Time sought winged beasts susceptible to his persuasions and capable of wreaking havoc from the skies.
Looks like they've made themselves at home.
Excuse me. Jesus Christ. What the hell was that? Holy. I definitely don't need money.
No thanks.
Life? I could do with some life.
Raiders.
Uh-oh. No! You motherfucker. You're making my dad look bad, bro. Uh-oh. Go get him, little baby. It's a fight, baby v baby. I will not feel bad about you. It's hard to say. Fuck him up, brother. You win these. Kaiju battle. Oh, he's owning. Well, he's dead now, but he was owning. Come on. Come on. Let me choose you. Oh. That was deafening. That's funny. That was deafening. What can I say except you're welcome? Ba-da-ba-da-da-la-ba-da-da. I'm gonna take more life. I'm fine for money, bro. Oh. A lot of this combat encounter has been me cheesing. A lot of Olympus has been me cheesing. But honestly, I mean, kind of accurate in a weird way to a lot of Greek mythology of like underdog kind of cheesing in a way. Just saying. It's not exactly the most unheard of thing. Uh-oh. Oh my fucking god. I got hit. Ow! Alright, tell me that she does some work here. Divine intervention. What the fuck?
Hail,
Who's this bitch?
the noble princess of
Athena!
the dead at last. I am your cousin Athena. I'm proud to welcome you to Olympus. Yet I could be prouder, as this wasn't always such a miserable place.
Damn. Yo, take off that helmet.
Hail, Lady Athena, and well met. Please call me Malinoe. Now where can I direct my wrath, that we may liberate your mountain stronghold and see its glory all restored?
Well met indeed, Malinoe. The wretched Titan's armies have infiltrated our most sacred grounds. On them, your wrath may be well spent, especially as you rise toward the summit, where most of our family now takes refuge.
The Palace of Zeus. And what of you? Why aren't the others out here fighting by your side?
Because that is precisely what our strategy requires, for they aided your arrival, did they not? Now let us go our separate ways, and may my blessing aid in your ascent.
Hell yeah. After you take damage, become impervious for 2 seconds. That's pretty great. Deal a burst of damage in the area and momentarily make you deflect. Then foes strikes and projectiles right back at them without taking a scratch. Whenever you use 90 mana, up to 3 foes are struck by spears from the heavens. Yo, I'm gonna take this. If I take damage,
The
makes me
mighty fury of
impervious.
Olympus be with you. Back into the fray.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Who's deafening is so funny. I want this. I want you to be my new toy. Yeah, this guy fucks. Oh! Fucking hell. Ah! Oh my fucking god. These guys just, they counter me so hard. Takes me 10 years for a fucking attack. Meanwhile, they're flying around like little crackheads. Oh, there goes my armor. It's quite unfortunate. I'm going to Karen. Hopefully I can buy some health.
Quiet here, at least. Lord Charon. Sort
Fuck.
of. A note says, "Hey, take what you need for gold. Honor system."
Honor system, huh?
Olympus, I accept this message.
Specials can cause blast. Whenever you take damage, shrug off some of it. And restore 150 mana. Gain armor at the start of an encounter. Only lasting 7 seconds is kind of ass, though.
My silver.
Take 500 extra damage. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go.
Stop right there.
Zagreus.
Ah, here comes the unexpected wrinkle in my master's plan. I know who you are, lost daughter of Hades. And I know that you know who I am. I had a premonition of this very moment.
What?
Lord Prometheus, I presume.
Oh.
You must have premonitions all the time. I'd not heard you were liberated, or that Kronos is the master you serve. Solidarity between titans, then?
Call it a change of heart. I was a coward and a fool, you see, to have sided once with gods against my kind, but no more. This is my attempt at atonement.
It's Ben Starr.
What, by leading this reckless assault? I never took you for a coward, but you remain a fool.
Perhaps you're right, but I shall be a victorious fool at least. For I have seen you stand no chance at all.
Yeah, that could very well be true.
Items attack.
He's kind of sick.
This is over.
Is it? Oh, that actually hit me? That would do it. Okay. Oh. It's got a lot of fucking AoE horse shit. Just have to hit and run. God fucking damn it. I keep forgetting about that. Alright. Slams the ground. I need to put it like way over there. Okay. Need to put this way over on the side. What the fuck? Okay.
You saw it all.
Fuck. Fuck. I won't fail, god damn it! I'm not doing a lot of damage to this guy though. Over here.
Legions of the Titan Lord are
Wait, this is good for me. Ish. Oh my god, why didn't it throw? Why didn't it throw it? Oh, that's actually so bad that it didn't throw it. I needed... Dude, it didn't do the fire last time! Ugh, I die. That sucks. That sucks, man. I got fucking cocked. Damn. He's harder than Kronos.
Why bother when Prometheus has seen that you shall fail?
That guy's actually unironically harder than Kronos.
Hey, Artemis.
Motherfucker, dude.
Kneel before
I had a
me.
good setup, but it just took me way too long. Like, if I had a better hex there and I just had better burst or just like faster attacks, it took me so long. The downward chop, taking that ability is just like not the play. It takes way too long to come out.
Ever think maybe we're just not cut out for this, Mel? Me with the haunting, you with the... What are you trying to do again?
Find the Titan of Time. Punish him for his crimes against my family. Restore the rightful ruler of the underworld. Hey, you're cut out for haunting, Dora.
Oh, thanks. Just like I'm sure you're cut out for all that other stuff. I know.
The sisters wait.
I see that look and know you must be going through a lot, Malinois. But don't forget what we decided here.
We leave our worries at the threshold to this little clearing, yes. Though, don't you ever slip? Catch your mind drifting back to your concerns?
That's what the song is for. It doesn't make our troubles go away. It's so we can face them as best we can.
The sonorous voice of the goddess of the hunt fills the clearing like a ray of moonlight, stirring the eternal souls of shades that there reside.
She's not bad, is she? You traitor. How dare you stand against me and our cause?
Fuck this
and of all the
bitch.
nerve to show your face again here. You'll be cast out for what you've done.
Sorry, babe, but I'm not going anywhere. Thank Nyx and Hecate and their unbreakable oaths. Besides, you got me all wrong.
Oh? Perhaps I merely mistook you for one of Nyx's other daughters who readily shot at me using the rail of adamant.
No, that was me, all right. And I had a great time. But I take umbrage with the traitor thing. Think I made clear I wasn't on your side.
Then you serve Kronos.
Sure.
Disgusting.
How'd that get there?
Absolutely
Another
disgusting.
prophecy.
Prevail at the mountain peak. There's any aspect to rank 5? Holy shit.
Hail to you, Witch of the Crossroads. It gladdens me to see you, Hecate. I have observed the stalemate upon Olympus holds, although the Titan Kronos musters forces in Ephyra still. Shall I continue monitoring them?
Wait, but she's riding a horse in her little picture, and I do not see a horsey here.
Yes, Selene, do. Blasted Ephyra is the closest exit out of here. Do you suppose they are prepared for a single assailant to weave through their ranks?
The Titan's forces are somewhat in disarray. Thus, no, I do not think they are sufficiently prepared for one of us. But I shall watch and make certain of it. For now, I must be off. Together we shine.
Together we shine.
Farewell. Together we shine.
What if...
Damn, I still can't make any of this shit. Really? Hidden chamber in Tartarus, where you may restore some life. Need shade rot. More D wood. More N shade. Gallic. Cattail D wood. Oh shit. Iron. Reveal enhancements within the silver pool that further empower each gathering tool. Oh, that's interesting. I need 3 things of fabric. I could get that right now, probably. Unlock the potential of your arcana. More cattail. More N shade. God. So much horse shit.
Ordering this?
Shrimp.
Farewell.
What did I plant? Nothing. Okay, so I can at least get some Gallic. To a savory fruit.
Live and thrive.
53 fucking minutes. Jesus Christ. What? There was a thing that I could get. You're lying to me. Oh, I need another fabric. I need 6 fabric. Okay.
I'll take it.
So let me make my cards stronger?
That I know firsthand.
Maybe? You've done it. What have I done? Wait, you wanna give me the lowdown? Maybe explain? Wait, I can gift him even though he's EP? There you go.
May you have pleasant dreams for as long as you slumber. And if and when you finally wake, know that this nectar shall be waiting for you. Welcome to the... Wait, welcome to the what?
Welcome to the internet.
My altar's all charged up.
Come and take a
The
seat.
Arcana. I finally
You may now use Moon Dust to unlock the full potential of each of your cards. Press enter to swap the insights. Oh. Oh yeah. Straight up just better. Gives me an extra 10 mana starting off. That's pretty fucking good. Gain an extra 4 whenever I pass through 5 locations. 2 chances. 2. 3. 8% for the duos. %, 2 every second. Oh. %38 damage to foes with at least 2 curses from different Olympians. That's a big damage boost. 40% chance to include legendary. It's pretty good. 2 Death Defiance. I need that. I need that right there. I need that so hard. Give me more life. How do I get the fucking moon dust? There were challenges to get moon dust. I need that.
Will this truly come to pass?
Okay, this will give me 4 moon dust. I have to defeat Hecate with no Arcana active. I could do that. I win this. This will give me 7. I have to unlock the other 2 cards. Say less. Say less. We're gonna do a quick little run. I'm gonna beat the shit out of Hecate with no Arcana active. Say less. Hey, I have a golden apple now. Alright.
Ready for more.
I got 0. I can make this stronger. Oh, I can craft this now. The final weapon.
At last. Cassynth, the black coat. Envelop me in darkness that our foes cannot escape.
We did it. What? The punchy punch? Yo. This shit's sick. Shoots missiles. What the armored core horse shit? Oh my god. Yo, this is sick. This shit is actually sick. Godly, I have to use these little fucking
Lim and Oros.
stinky boys. Who would be good with the fast acting? Damn, this is for a gamer. After each encounter, you deal extra damage, but also take that much more. Damn. I'm gonna take this. Actually, all I care about is beating Hecate for this
Tira,
run.
you made it.
I'm just gonna take... Oh yeah, where's the kitty? Oh, there's the kitty.
Come along.
What does kitty do? Kitty, after you sprint nearby, lunges at the nearest foe for 99 damage. Makes fishing points more likely. Chance for bonus resources for fishing. And gives me an extra death defiance. So you're telling me I could have... Once I beat Hecate and get that thing, I could have 4 extra lives each run. Taking the cat. Yeah. God knows I need that. W. W, kitty.
Fear spreads.
All right. I just have to beat Hecate.
Into Erebus.
That's it. Just have to beat Hecate.
Time is against us.
Arrow's helping me down
There
here.
you are again, my dear. Pity to have only met in circumstances such as these.
God, she's hot.
Families all go through their ups and downs, yes? Let me help you, help us all.
He's so hot. It's just, it feels wrong. My sprint inflicts hutch and deals damage when it does.
Our bond renewed.
So I can just sprint past enemies. So we doing an AFK build. I mean, not really. I'm still playing the game, but I'm just sprinting by. Fair and balanced, baby.
Next.
Yep. Oh yeah. W ability. Do I go for money or Poseidon? I feel like Poseidon's boons are kind of ass.
We showed
That
them
is a
Sheila.
crazy boon, bro. Actually insane. Ow. Okay. Ow.
A moon drop.
I got hit
I draw
quite a
you
bit
down, O
there.
moon. Lend me your light.
The Titan Kronos. He is time itself. Thus, by his nature, we can never be entirely prepared for him. He seeks the downfall of Olympus. But how exactly, we still do not know.
Restores HP.
Drink deep and persevere.
Give up 12 of my life? Bro, I barely have 12 life to give up. I mean, I guess I can heal. Wait, I'm actually so stupid. I just used that and I only gained 11 life from it.
So quiet.
But I actually didn't take damage from coming down, which is interesting.
To make the most of our arrangement, I bid you activate a certain artifact where you reside. Within the pitch-black facets of this standing stone are possibilities to be explored. I shall reveal how to see them all, but first...
Abyssal insight. The pitch black stone.
Next 5 encounters, you move and sprint slower. Oh, dude, that one was so bad. Next 5 locations, location rewards are hidden. Your attacks deal 27% extra damage. That's fine. Yeah, I'll take that.
Chaotic might.
We love Gamba.
See
Wait,
that one, Tula?
there's fishies?
Victory. Cheers for that, Tula.
What the fuck is that fish? This one seems good. Oh, hell yeah.
I know you don't know what to say, my friend, but I want you to know you don't have to say anything at all. In fact, I'd rather that you didn't right now. Be safe out there, all right?
Okay. My cast deal extra damage. I'm just gonna take the 55 armor, bro.
In we
Be
go.
honest. I'ma keep it simple. Okay, why are we continuing?
Go, Tula. Come along, Homer.
Nothing like a code on each fire to settle a family dispute, eh? Especially productive, seeing as we can't even kill each other, as old Kronos himself can attest. Oh well, plenty of work for me.
But his leg is missing. So, you know, whatever.
None can escape the princess of the dead.
Are you sure? I feel like there's probably some people that can. Ah! Motherfucker.
There.
So the kitty kind of just like stays in his own lane. He just chills.
Most of the ancient edifices that once housed the dead.
So it's
awaiting
only if you
judgment
sprint by
within
the
Erebus
kitty then he
have
attacks
since been
people.
taken by the
Not if you
wolves
sprint by
or
people.
by decay.
It must have been magnificent. There. Huh. I got you this. If this treat is to your liking, then it means we share a bond. We do. Rocky, pleased to meet you.
Rocky?
Let us protect each other from now on. See you at the crossroads.
Prophecy fulfilled. We're doing things. Nope. Don't mind me, just walking here. Don't mind me, I'm just walking here. I'll take a weapon upgrade. The funny thing is that even though it doesn't like kill every enemy with one hit, it doesn't really matter because then you apply it to everyone else. Your specials have plus 15 power and deal damage in a wider area. Your specials deal 15%, and each foe it bounces. Sure.
My blades grow sharper still.
Hey Matthew, Oscar, all this stuff bothers me because if it is part of the character, then fair enough. But I've seen enough Asmin on stream or video more than like 10 seconds that I agree. More than a character, trans or gay, just for one audience or just to hit a certain demographic, it makes games less fun and believable. I don't think so. I don't know. I disagree. I've never played a game that had like a gay character and been like, wow, I'm so not immersed. This game is so unrealistic. Like, maybe it's because I grew up in Oregon, which is like very gay. I could definitely like contribute to it.
We've a long-standing partnership with your good boatman there.
Same with trans. Like, I know so many trans people.
After a bit, he takes them yonder to your realm, or used to, anyway.
But I mean, most games already aren't very believable, right? Like, most games, you have like superpowers or like you're OP, you know, because you're the main character. Like, a lot of stuff is unbelievable in video games. I find it a lot harder to believe most of the shit that happens in games versus, you know, if someone's gay or trans or something.
Protected. You're not particularly close with your brothers or sisters, are you? When you chance to visit us, Nemesis all but ignores you.
It's also not nearly as common as like grifters like Asmongold make it out to be.
Now for the test.
Like grifters like Asmin, they make it seem like every single mainstream media is like woke and shit like that. And it's just not really the case.
There's much to be done both above and below. You always say the greatest teacher is out there, but I always seem to find her here.
I taught you nothing of such flattery. One of Odysseus's tricks, perhaps. Let's see what others you have learned. Now the crossed blades.
This will be nice. I'll just be able to run past them. Ow. Fuck.
Now run, Millenoi.
I'm running. Kitty's fucking her up. There we go. We did it. No Arcana.
The Arcana gave to you no benefit at all this eve. Still, you bested me. I know not whether to heap praise or reprimand you for being such a little show-off.
I've gotten stronger.
We did it. Prophecy fulfilled. Not about that. It's like when the game devs add stuff to super different audiences. Like, I would never expect 13th century China Dynasty Warriors to have a cutscene changing history, claiming Lu Bu or Sun Jin or Cao Cao is gay. China would definitely write a hit list. Yeah, but Dynasty Warriors is also a game where you kill 100,000 soldiers as a single dude within 3 hours of playing, which is also like incredibly unrealistic. Lu Bu didn't show up on the fucking battlefield, bro, and swing his halberd and send 100 dudes flying in the air, you know? Like, there's bigger things in the game that are historically inaccurate, you know, than Lu Bu liking dudes, you know? And that's what I mean, is like, the only people that get upset by that shit are the people that are upset by that shit normally. I've never met a gay person in my life that was against a character being gay in something. Now, I've met gay people, and I'm actually one of these people, that don't like the stereotypical, overly flamboyant gay people, but I don't like those people in real life either. It's not a matter of like I don't like them in just in games or something. Like in real life, I'm not really a fan of like overly flamboyant, like, stop, Zach, stop it, you're so crazy. Oh my god, Zach, your outfit slays. I just don't really like that that archetype of personality. So I don't like it in gaming either, and I'm not a fan when you know, gay people are presented like that's the only way that gay people are, because we're not. I don't act like that, right? My buddy Josh doesn't act like that. I've known several lesbians, and they don't act like super like butch, like super serious. I have a lesbian friend named Legend. I have a lesbian friend named, I mean, you're not gonna believe me. Her name's Jesus. But biological female. Okay. But yeah, like I'm not a fan of like the stereotypical portrayal. But other than that, like I don't have a problem with a character being gay or something, because there's so much crazy horseshit. You know? In the games. Like, Dynasty Warriors has way more that I need to have plausible, like, suspension of disbelief. Like Lu Bu sending 100 dudes flying each strike, than if Lu Bu, like, fucking Lu Booty. You know what I'm saying? If he was into Lu's booty, all right, well, I can believe that a little bit. Actually, according to Chinese history, Lu Bu wasn't gay and did kill over 100,000 on the battle. Yeah, that's cap. Just like according to Chinese history, they had like no cases of COVID, right? Even though we had confirmed reports and footage of them literally welding their citizens into their homes, welding their doors shut and their windows shut when they had COVID. And they're out here reporting to the fucking World Health Organization that they have absolutely no cases of COVID. Right. Yeah, we can trust the Chinese. Yeah, the Chinese. You know, the government that sacrificed the lives of millions of their citizens, literally killed millions of their citizens just because they wouldn't admit that they had a food shortage and reach out for assistance because they thought it would make them look weak. Yeah, we should trust Chinese history because history has shown they are the most honest people that we know. Yeah. Yeah, if you know anything about history, you know out of all the liars, China's actually #1. I would rather trust fucking Israel than China. I mean, they are like next level liars. Nah, so one dude wasn't taking out a fucking 100,000 people in the battlefield. Not back in the day where if you got a scratch in the wrong spot and it got infected, you died. Like, that shit wasn't happening. It's mythology, right? It, like, Lu Bu is mythology, essentially. It's like a normal person that has transcended to the likes of superhuman. And that's what Dynasty Warriors is all about. Dynasty Warriors, like, I played the games a lot as a kid on PS2 and shit. And it was all about just killing thousands and thousands and thousands of dudes. And it's a power fantasy. You know, it's not a realistic game. And so while I don't really think it would really add anything to the experience or the narrative if Lu Bu or any character was gay, like I wouldn't really care because as long like people play Dynasty Warriors to slash and send 50 dudes flying through the air. You know? That's why people play Dynasty Warriors. So as long as there's not a full-on interactive cutscene where you're deep-throating a 10-inch cock, I don't think anyone would actually really care. It would be like the, it would just be like, you know, people being upset about a historical inaccuracy or something, which, like, happens every fucking day. People are upset about that shit. Just saying it shouldn't be in most games. It's not in most games, though. And here's the thing that people need to accept. Video games are art, right? And the thing about video games being art is, like all art, they are artistic depictions from the artist. And something that a lot of people are struggling with right now, like a lot of typically more conservative people. I don't hear people on the left ever complaining about this. It's typically people on the right. Something that people who are more conservative are struggling with is realizing that their entire world around them is shifting, and it's shifting rather fast, right? Just in the span of my lifetime, I'm only 29, I've seen it go from being gross and like socially disliked to be gay to now oftentimes being considered kind of cool, kind of trendy. A lot of women want a gay best friend, right? It is like actually a desired thing. And that's just in 29 years. Imagine how you would feel if you're a 50-year-old man and you're conservative, right? Then, or a 60-year-old man, like you've then seen being gay be considered an actual mental illness. In the DSM-4, homosexuality was considered a mental illness. They would fucking do electroconvulsive therapy to people who were gay, try and shock the gay out of them, just electrocute them until they hated the sight of a cock. Pavlovian style, baby. You know, you've seen it go from an actual mental disorder to now being what it is. And as a result, these people who are more conservative in nature are just like their mind is being blown by the fact that there's more gay people than ever. And on top of more gay people than ever, these gay people, have you met a gay person? Probably. Unless you live in the Middle East where they're fucking, you know, stoned to death. But if you live in like a developed country, you've probably met a gay person. And overall, gay people tend to be more creative individuals. They tend to be more artsy individuals. And guess what? Video games are art. So are movies. So are television. Television shows. So more gay people are artsy, meaning more gay people are getting into writing or directing or producing or acting, or like developing in video games and TV shows and movies and stuff like that, which is why we're seeing more gay stuff. Is because if you're gay and you're making art, your art might be a bit gay. Just like if I was straight and I was making art, I would make bitches have giant ass titties and big booties bouncing everywhere because I'm straight and I like to see big titties and big booties. So I'd be putting that shit in what I'm making. And gay people are just like straight people in that they want to put in what they like. And if they like a dude tongue fucking another dude, you know, then they want to put a dude tongue fucking another dude in their art. Not all the time, but sometimes. And that's why we're seeing it. And so, like, honestly, it's just a case of you gotta adapt with the times. You know? If you're the type of dude that, you know, is straight and you're more conservative and you don't like seeing gay stuff, you gotta just accept that there's gonna be more and more media that you're not gonna like. It's not gonna be for you. And there's nothing wrong with, like, you're not wrong for not liking to see it. I use my dad as an example all the time. My dad, my best friend, the greatest man I've ever known, probably ever will know, a true inspiration to me, a guiding light, and a pivotal force in my life to be a better human being. Great guy. He doesn't like gay stuff. Now, he's fine with gay people existing. He has nothing against gay people, obviously. I mean, I'm bi, and he doesn't care. I've never once felt judged by him in my entire life. He's got gay friends. He's had gay friends for, Jesus, over 30 years. Like, way before it was cool to be gay. I remember one of his best friends, Mike, was like turbo gay. And he played D&D with him and stuff like that for years and years. But he doesn't want to see a dude kissing a dude. He certainly doesn't want to see a dude pounding the ass of another dude. Or choking on his cock. Now, does that make my dad a bad person? No. No, it doesn't. It's just preference. He doesn't like to see it. And that's fine. He's not wrong for that. Just like the people who don't want to see it in their games aren't bad people for that. But, you know what my dad doesn't do? Even though he doesn't like to see it. He doesn't go, man, there shouldn't be gay characters in anything. They shouldn't put gay characters in games. Because he realizes he's a smart cookie, and he realizes not all media is for everyone. Not all art is for everyone. In fact, no art ever throughout all of human history has been for everyone. And as a result, if it has that gay type of shit in it, my dad just doesn't consume it. It's really that easy. And I can understand if you're like, you know, 40 years old and you grew up on Star Wars or something like that, right? You grew up on the original trilogy and you grew up on the prequels, all right? And then they start putting gay stuff in Star Wars and you're like, whoa, 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 dude, I grew up with Star Wars. I love Star Wars. Now they're making Star Wars gay. What are they doing? I don't like gay stuff and they're doing it. But you have to realize that art and media in general is a depiction of culture. And as culture shifts, so too does art. And so things that have been around for a long time are gonna probably start to become more gay as culture becomes more gay. And that's just how it is. So you can still have your original trilogy of Star Wars, and you can still have, you know, the sequel trilogy of Star Wars, or the prequels trilogy. God, nobody wants the sequel trilogy. Dear God. Nobody wants that. But we have to remember that, like, you still have your original stuff. No one's changing that. Culture is changing, though, and it's becoming more gay. Whether you like it or not, it really doesn't matter, because the wheel of time turns regardless. Nobody's stopping it. And that's why, in general, I think the conversations are silly and pointless. Is because there's literally no point. Shit is becoming more gay. Whether you like it or not, it is becoming more gay. We are having higher rates of not even just homosexuality, just LGBTQ plus like rates are soaring. They're increasing every single year. Now, will LGBTQ individuals ever be more than straight individuals? Probably not. I would be pretty surprised if that did happen. I think it will still ultimately be a minority of the population, but that minority is very outspoken, you know? So yeah, it's just, I think it's a silly conversation, and especially when it's framed in the POV of like my realism. Well, I go outside and I live in fucking rural Texas. And let me tell you what, I go outside and I don't see a dude French kissing a dude. This game's unrealistic. It's like, brother, it's also a video game where you have fucking superpowers and you're distorting gravity and space travel is a thing. You know? Mass Effect. It's like, yeah, it's gonna happen. It's already unrealistic, you know? And the moment that I knew that it wasn't actually about the depiction of gay people is when people started to have a problem with Bill from The Last of Us. Bill in The Last of Us is, in my opinion, whenever anybody asks me, it is the greatest depiction of a gay male in a video game ever. It's the perfect depiction. You don't know he's gay the moment he's not like, Joel, it's been forever. How you doing? Still slaying the zombies? Right? It is just a realistic dude happens to be gay. And it's done in a very nice way. And honestly, I even think, like, in Last of Us 2, Ellie's relationship with Dina is handled in a very great way. Even though Ellie's a retard and she makes a bunch of retarded decisions, I think that her relationship, and I think Dina as a representation for bi people, is a really good representation for bi people as well. I think... But still, people had problems with Bill. People had problems with Ellie. People had problems with Dina. And that's when I realized, like, It's not actually a problem with the depiction of it. It's just that you don't like it. And it's, once again, it's fine if you don't like it. Then the game is just not for you, you know? And ultimately, that's what it is it's just not for you. I'm not a religious person. I don't particularly like religion stuff. I just don't play games that are religious. I don't watch shows that are religious. I don't watch movies that are religious because it just doesn't appeal to me. You'll never ever catch me saying religious shows, movies, games shouldn't exist because that's fucking retarded. I don't care if 90% of the games that start coming out are religious games. You know what I'll do? I just won't play them because I'm not interested. That's it. It's really that simple. I'm not going to complain that more and more games are having religion in them. I'm just going to not play the games because it doesn't interest me. You know, and I wish people would take a note from that and they would just go, okay, this thing that I don't like is not for me. So I'm just going to not play it or watch it or, you know, whatever, engage with it. It's not that complicated, but for some reason you have people like Asmongold. You have you know, these grifters that they make such a big deal out of this stuff. Like, oh my god, I can't believe it. There's gay people in games. We're making gay games. It's like, just don't play it. That's it. Don't play it. Don't talk about it. Don't give it attention because you'll help it. And if you really don't like it, you probably don't want it to do well. Just ignore it. Play the stuff you like. Don't play the stuff you don't like. You know? My dad would never be caught dead playing fucking... I don't know. What's a game? I'm trying to think of a game with like some dudes making out. Do you get a romance scene if you romance the pilot in Mass Effect 3? That's a gay relationship. Hey, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Right? My dad would never play the game and romance fucking Hans. To see hot, sweaty butt sex between Hans and Henry. You know? He would never do that. He'd be out there banging the wenches. Which also... almost all the time, it's a decision to see the gay stuff. Which is always like the weird thing. Like when Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 came out, and there was that dude that posted on Twitter, and it went mega viral. Like this guy got millions of views, millions of people outraged because he's like, oh, I was just talking to Hans, and all of a sudden I started sucking his cock, and he started putting it in my ass. I can't believe it. Oh my god, they went and they made Kingdom Come Deliverance woke. It's like... and all these people are outraged. Wow, they're making everything woke. It's like, if you play the game, there's a fucking heart icon next to the options that will make you romance somebody. And it literally tells you at the very beginning of the game, hey, motherfucker, if it has a heart, that means you're trying to romance that person and you want to bang them. And you talk to Hans, and you looked at those dialogue options, and you picked the heart every time. And not only did you pick the heart every time, not only were you rizzing this man to get his fucking Hans sausage, but you did it for like 30 or 40 hours of gameplay. Because you can't romance Hans until the very end of the game. So these motherfuckers were like picking the heart icon, picking the gayest option known to man that's very clearly gay and indicated gay. It may as well be in fucking rainbow letters and have neon lines saying fucking beep, 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 gay, gay, gay. And they picked it every single time they talked to Hans for like fucking 40 hours. Then they got their ass plowed by Hans. And then they went on Twitter and went, oh my god, I can't believe it. I can't even believe it. This game is so woke. I picked every option to fuck the man and spent 40 hours trying to fuck the man, and then it let me fuck the man. Oh, it's so woke. How terrible. It's like, dude. And then you have million plus people that don't play the game, and they're just fucking retards that believe everything that they see online. They don't play the game. They don't know that's how the romance system works, and they go, oh my god. These game devs are gay cucks. They bent the knee to the woke mob, and they made the game gay. And you have Asmongold. Guys, they made it gay. Like, what are we talking about here? They made it gay. Like, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. The game's gay. Or whatever the fuck he does with his face and the things that he says. It's like, bro, just play the game for like literally an hour and you'll see how the romance system works, and you'll know it is literally impossible to accidentally fuck a dude. It's impossible. Like, you have to consecutively make I'm gay option over and over and over and over and over in order to fuck a dude in the game. It's crazy. And honestly, he's like probably the hardest romance in the game. Like, it's actually pretty difficult to romance Hans. Yeah, Dina is hot, bro. Didn't know it was religious. I only realized it was religious when I saw the trailer and looked at the comments. Yeah, that's cool. The gayest game I ever played was Rumble Roses. Oh, that was a banger. Played that shit on the 360. I get it. It's like, it's cool if it's a thing, but it should never be a main part of the story. Well, it depends on the story they're trying to tell. You know? It depends entirely on like the story they're trying to tell and the game that they're trying to make. If they want to make a game about being gay and the hardships that maybe they've faced being gay, and try and like present it in a way that maybe could make straight people start to understand the pain that some of these gay people go through, then I think that's a great use for the outlet of gaming, and it makes sense for like the point of the game to be about being gay. You know? I think most of the time it's done in a way to where the player has to make decisions to be gay, or it's just something that passes by. It's like, oh yeah, this character's gay. A chick will be like, oh yeah, me and my partner went there or something. And like, that's it. That's literally it. Or you'll see a fucking, or maybe a chick and a chick will kiss in a scene, or a guy and a guy will kiss in a scene or something. Like something that if it was romance or something, right? It would be the exact same scene if it was a guy and a girl. And I think that for me, that's the question, right? That's the question to determine if something is over the top or not, is I go, if this was a man and a woman, would this scene be the same? And 99% of the time, it's yes. 99% of the time, I'm like, if this was a guy and a girl and it was a romance story, would they kiss here? And it's yes. But the thing is, these people have grown up for so many years only seeing a guy and a girl kiss, that now it is like this thing where they see a guy and a guy kiss or a girl and a girl kiss, and they're just like, well, oh my God. It's like, motherfucker, you would have been fine if it was a guy and a girl kissing here. You know, most of the time, it's like, it makes sense in the scene. It makes sense with the story. It's not something outlandish or crazy. So I think all of it is overblown. I think it genuinely comes down to, if you don't like it, don't play it. That's it. You don't need to whine and complain online. You don't need to milk a bunch of YouTube videos, cough, cough, Asmongold. Milk a bunch of YouTube videos about it to try and get... Oh, I'm just raising awareness. I'm just making videos to raise awareness as you make millions of dollars from rage baiting people, engage baiting people, and taking advantage of people with double-digit IQs. None of it is like over the top. Maybe some of it's over the top, but I've never seen anything over the top.
The self-made queen of the gods bestowing you her boon.
I've never seen it.
Is there not some mortal wedding she ought to officiate?
In gaming, I've never seen it. Like, I don't know. Maybe somebody can tell me a game in which, like, it had a dude and a dude just, like, fucking slamming ass, but I don't think I've ever seen that in a video game. I mean, maybe if you're playing like a porn game, but I've never seen it. Like, I don't know. The worst I've ever seen is like two dudes kiss or two chicks kiss. That's it. I don't know. Does anybody in chat know any game that like has a full-on dude-on-dude bang sesh or chick-on-chick sesh? Like, the closest I can think of, I guess, is Last of Us 2. Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But you have to make your character gay for that, right? Like, there's not a scene where you just, like, walk in on it. Right? Like, you have to be the one that causes it to happen. There's not like, it's not like part of the story or something where it happens. Because I've never seen it in Baldur's Gate 3. Dragon Age Inquisition? Did Dragon Age I played Inquisition. I don't remember a gay sex scene. I'm not talking about if you're a man and you go out of your way to romance a man, right? We already talked about how silly that is with KCD2. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like a scene in a game that the player themselves does not create through their repeated decisions. That is like a gay sex scene. Like, I can't think of it. The closest I can think of is Last of Us 2, the Ellie and Dina scene, but nothing is even shown there. Like, they kind of fly forward in time. Last of Us Part 2, Life is Strange series. I've only played the first game, so I wouldn't know. Maybe. Maybe that's true. I don't know. But those games are usually like rated T, aren't they? I don't think they can even show sex scenes. Hades? Hades doesn't have a gay sex scene. I would have definitely jerked off to that. I'd remember that. Stardew Valley? You have to romance a dude or a chick. You have to romance a dude or a chick in that as well. You know, if we're including shit where you have to romance them, I think the argument on the conservative side instantly goes out the window because it's like, why are you gay? If you don't want to see gay shit in your game, why are you trying to fuck dudes? Like, that's gay. Now that shit gay. I don't think it counts. If you were like knowingly creating a dude in Character Creator and then knowingly romancing a dude, yeah, shit's gonna be gay, but you've brought that upon yourself. And like, I feel like every single game that's ever done that also has chicks that you can romance as the dude. Like Dragon Age, Baldur's Gate, Stardew. Who's humping Stardew characters? I mean, people do love their Stardew characters. The romances are not bad in Stardew, honestly. Taco, you said that? Mini cheese and beef tacos from the air fryer. Yeah, I would have definitely jerked off to, like, any Hades sex scene. Several times. There was no sex scene. To my dismay, trust me, I wish. I wish this game had sex scenes. Oh my god. Waste of good artwork, honestly. A gay sex scene? Bro, fucking Zagreus and some, you know, Zeus or something? Yo. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's amazing. Gotta go to the fan art? Yeah, but they're not as good. They're not as good. The art in this game is just next level. I could draw fucking fan art on the level of most of the Rule 34 shit I see. Is bro Thanatos? That is hot. They are both very hot. I be shipping Melinaway, whatever the main chick's name, however you say it, Melinaway and Nemesis, bro. Now that is hot. I'd love to see that. This is the most open conversation with strangers I've had. Oh yeah, we talk about all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really go through fan art very often. But anyway, the point is, I just don't get the complaints. I genuinely don't. I think the religious aspect is like the best comparison I can give is like, I'm not a religious dude. I'm not going to be playing religious games, right? There's nothing wrong. It doesn't make me a bad person for not being a religious dude. I mean, it depends who you ask, to be honest, but I don't think it makes me a bad person for not being into religious stuff. And I don't think the people that make religious stuff are bad people. And I don't think either one of us is wrong or right. Are there any religious games? I mean, there's a lot of games with very religious motifs for sure. But yeah, there's some religious games. But typically it's more like cult-based stuff though. Well, like Outlast 2 is a good example of like a game that uses a lot of religion in a very kind of uncomfortable way. They do some real uncomfortable stuff with religion, which is pretty common in horror. Horror, you know, whether it's something like The Exorcist, you know, a lot of things use in horror use religion. It's a really good like way to spook people. Had Christianity in the game, but it made the world feel more immersive and alive. You get tracked by inquisitors for heresy. Yeah, they also had they had Judaism as well. Yeah, there's also stuff that doesn't play so explicitly, you know? I mean, you could say BioShock is a religious game. Certainly BioShock Infinite is a very, like, religious game. Right? A lot of games, like, use religion in some way, shape, or form. Because it's something that's been core to, you know, humanity for so long. It's true, yeah. Yeah. Hades 2 is based on mythology, which is a religion back then. Well, Outlast 1 isn't very religious. Outlast 2 is the religious one. I mean, look at the artwork for, like, the promo artwork for Outlast 2 is a cross. They have enemies that go around because it's a crazy cult, and they stab you with crosses as like, one of the enemy types that kills you. It is... Outlast 2 is all about religion. Can I play I Am Jesus? Oh yeah, Blasphemous is like a very religious game. Darksiders. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. I mean, shit, you could say that one with Jack Black. God damn it. What was that one called? Brutal Legend. Yeah, God of War. Yeah. We use religion all the time. And honestly, I'm not a religious guy, but I've played a lot of these games and they're good. You know? But, you know, it's just to make the point of, like, if there was a game that was all about worshiping and loving Jesus and show compassion to thy neighbor or whatever, like, I would probably think it was, like, the most boring game ever and not be interested. But, like, maybe somebody would be really into that. That's religious. And it doesn't mean that, like, people shouldn't make the game. It's the same thing with gay stuff. Like I said, I understand the sentiment from people who it's in an IP that they have been a fan of for a long time, and maybe they're seeing their IP turn gayer and gayer. I think we're kind of starting to see this with Warhammer. Like Warhammer, now it's becoming more and more mainstream and more time is passing. Like Warhammer is getting a little gayer. Definitely like getting more inclusive with, I know some people are fucking mad about, I think they're called like the Sisters of Battle or the Maidens of Battle or something like that. I think that's been established lore for quite a while though. I could be wrong. I don't know too much about Warhammer, but like we're starting to see it with Warhammer, and I don't doubt that it will increase. But ultimately, like, you still have your original stuff that wasn't gay. You know, so like if stuff becoming more gay or having more women in it or something like that you don't like, you still have the original stuff, man. It's not that big of a deal. You know? That's how I see it, at least. It's like, I'm not mad that they rebooted Ghostbusters with all women. It also ended up being ass, but I wasn't mad about that because I still had the original Ghostbusters. And that's kind of been my takeaway for like all of time. You know, it's just like, it doesn't bother me. I still have the original. I can still go back and enjoy the original and like, you know. Them trying to ham-fist it in Space Marine or Custodes because it was never stated that they can't be. It was just known by everyone without saying it. Yeah, and I can understand people, like, being upset about lore being overwritten and stuff, but, I mean, really all you can do is just not engage with it. You know? Like, if you don't like what they're doing, just don't engage with it, dude. That's it. It's not like an end, like just fucking an end all be all. Oh my God, we gotta freak out. We gotta fucking riot or something. At least in my opinion, I don't think it is. I don't think we'll probably go very far in this run. Just because we have no Arcana on or anything, but we did what we needed to do.
At least my feet are clean.
There's an orc who went back in time to kill his past self because he wanted 2 of his favorite guns. I think ultimately the lore in most shit doesn't matter. Like, I even say that for things I am a really big fan of. Like, I love Mass Effect. I love Mass Effect lore. If they were to go and change a bunch of the Mass Effect lore,
Come on out. Looks like a chitin.
I wouldn't care. And nerdiest brag ever, I was rank 1 in the entire world for Mass Effect trivia on several of the quizzing apps, like QuizUp and shit. I was rank 1 in the world for Mass Effect lore. So I'm a dweeb when it comes to that shit. You know, I know all that shit. Or at least I did know. I've forgotten most of it by now. But, you know, I used to know, like, everything there was to know about Mass Effect lore. And if they were to, like, just change a bunch of shit, I don't really care. I don't know. I don't think it's a big deal. Because I can just enjoy the stuff when the lore was whatever it was back then, you know?
There it is.
And it's like, oh, I don't like what they've done with the game or with the lore or whatever. Cool. I just won't play the game.
To chaos.
Like, it's not that deep, bro. It's really not that deep. Oh, man, I really don't like that they changed this thing in this game. I think it ruins the entire game. Cool, I just saved money. I just saved money because I am not buying the thing now.
Within the silence of the infinite abyss lies infinite possibility.
It's a massive effect on your
and
preference.
unseen building blocks of all that has ever been conceived and all that shall ever be.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like, definitely things can get normified. For sure.
By the will of chaos.
But it doesn't really bother me. Maybe it's just because I'm an enlightened being that doesn't give a shit. And I already have 700 plus games I need to play. So not buying one more game is actually kind of a blessing. But listen, man, they changed a bunch of shit in Mass Effect Andromeda. And you know what I did? I just stopped playing Mass Effect Andromeda because game was ass. I didn't cry online. I didn't make a million fucking YouTube videos about it. I didn't try and create an uprising. I just went, well, Mass Effect dead. Next. This next game. It's not that big of a deal, man. Then the lesson you should learn, don't tie your fucking personality or like the core of your existence to an IP. That's the lesson that should be taken away. Because it could go to shit. It could go Game of Thrones route and become poo-poo garbage. It could go fucking Mass Effect and become poo-poo garbage. You know? Find something else to like until it gets turned into shit. You could have liked Lord of the Rings. I really like Lord of the Rings. Apparently, Rings of Power is poo-poo garbage. I don't know. I haven't watched it. I have no desire to watch it. I don't care. Lord of the Rings still goated. And even, you know, the Hobbit movies were like pretty trash as well. Don't care. Lord of the Rings still goated. They can spread their booty cheeks and take a fat steaming shit all over Tolkien's legacy, and I don't really care. Because Lord of the Rings still goated. And I'll have that. It doesn't matter what god-awful doo-doo caca they spew out.
Interesting choice.
But that's because I'm based and people that care are cringe. Don't at me.
Olympus, I accept this message.
You could be gay in all of those games. You couldn't be gay. You motherfucker. You couldn't be gay in the first game technically. In the first game, your only romances are Caden, Liara, Ashley. If you're a female, you cannot romance Ashley. If you're a male, you cannot romance Caden. And you can't, if you're either female or male, you can romance Liara, but technically speaking, Liara is not a female. Because all of Asari are agendered. They're not male, nor are they female. They're agendered. I know I sound like a giant fucking dweeb, but like I said, ranked 1 on the entire planet Earth in Mass Effect trivia. I know my shit. Garion loved me and he was a dude. Well, Garion doesn't exist, but Garrus does. And Garrus you cannot romance in 1, 2, or 3 if you're a dude. He's just a bro. The best of bros. You can romance him if you're a girl, though. If you really put your mind to it, you can imagine all the Asari have cocks. True, since we don't know what their physical form actually is. Nobody knows what their physical form actually is. That's a big part of the Asari lore. Garion or Gardon. We just fucking throwing letters at a board now, aren't we? Those are not characters. It's totally gay for me. That's his name. I didn't try hard enough. I think you played fucking Mess Effect or something, bro. You played the Dollar Tree version. You did not play Mass Effect, little bro. I don't think we have a way to get mana, so we'll take mana each attack. Is none of the alien species being hot? Yeah, technically speaking, Asari can be as hot as you make them. In your mind.
Someplace else.
Damn it. Ah, there goes my armor. Alright. Well, now we can fight. Oh, god damn it. He started that way earlier than I thought he would. Get him, kitty. Took a lot of damage there.
Now, where exactly are you, young lady? The outskirts of Poseidon's realm, it seems. You mean to circumnavigate your father's domain?
Mass Effect.
Why confront the armies of Kronos head
Massive
on when you can go
defect.
around? A clever move.
You fucking piece of shit. Chaos. These are all dog shit. I want this one. Chaos is an asshole. He's such an asshole. Not remembering Garrus's name should actually be, like, illegal. He's literally the best character in the franchise.
Vaporized.
Choose your path.
Holy skill trees. It's crazy though. It's actually crazy. But yeah, it's Mass Effect is a good example of like you have to go out of your way to be gay, you know. And it's a good example of like they can rewrite the war and I wouldn't care. Like people just care too much about this shit. It's not that deep, bro. We're talking about pixels here. Or, you know, if it's a book series or whatever, it's like people get so torn up about it. Like, relax, man. It's gonna be okay. You know? It's just it's fake. None of it is real. And even if they're rewriting real history, it also doesn't matter because it's just a video game. It's gonna be all right.
Clear.
You know where it makes the most sense to me? Is when it's like a family member. You know? It's like, if it's a game about something like historical, which I don't even know if this has ever happened. Well, actually, I think it did with Assassin's Creed Shadows, maybe. Is like, if you're making a game and it's a real person, and then you go and you make that person like gay as shit or something, and you're like, bro, my great grandpa wasn't gay. Like, what the hell? That makes sense. I can understand that. I could get behind that. But like, if you're just a dude, I don't know why you care.
Don't look down.
Some weird shit.
If only saw what it was like up here. Most of the others are
Like, what does it matter to you?
and you are the
Really?
reinforcements. So come on back when you can, all right?
What was the blue chick in 2 called? There's several blue chicks.
That chaos curse of mine is finally gone.
Why not fucking leave?
Excuse me? Oh, look at gals, our #1 obsessive fan come to ruin our show for everybody else. One day, we'll get our own.
That was a lie fabricated for my afters. My grandfather did not intentionally suck it. And it's also like hilarious how one-sided things are as well, just based on like the general appeal of the game and the company. Like a great example, people absolutely mad, absolutely hate on Assassin's Creed Shadows, right? Like feudal Japan era game. Oh my god, there's gay stuff in it. How terrible. People absolutely love and adore Ghost of Tsushima. Gay characters in Ghost of Tsushima, bitch. Yeah, there's literally a whole side quest line about assisting the grandma who cheated on her husband with their servant who was a chick and helping her run away with the chick. Like, huh? People just goes to Tsushima. Get away. It's like, come on, brother.
I have little choice but to ruin your shows since you refuse to let
Nah, I have seen.
This time, at least I'm here for you, Skip.
I've definitely seen at least like from Asmongold, using Asmongold as like the only metric in his comment section. I have seen Asmongold like fucking his community talk about how terrible Assassin's Creed Shadows is, while also simultaneously glazing Ghost of Tsushima for the gay stuff. And there's like a lot of comments in his comment sections about AC Shadows, about Ghost of Tsushima, and how much better it is and stuff like that. How it does the setting better, how it's more like lore accurate.
Without making some enemies. Well, our audience likes our shows no matter what happens. Like real.
Yote MC gets way more hate than any Shadows hate. I saw a lot of Shadows hate. Like, it was a real big thing over there. On that, you know, section of the internet. Ow. Oh yeah, we did. Oh yeah, we did. We're bound to die here because we literally don't have like any upgrades because we were doing the challenge run, so it's to be expected. I got hit. I don't think I've ever died to her.
Blast those sirens.
Help the granny be a hoe and cover for her? Yeah, I mean, it's one of the main side quests.
You have returned.
But we did it.
This wasn't on the list.
Boom. We did it. Boom. Boom.
Each of the nocturnal arms.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
You're here.
And now we can go.
Garlic again.
Into the earth you go.
Now we can go, and we can go here, and then we can go here, and then boom.
I see it now.
Huge. Massive. Now we will have 3 extra lives every run. Bulk of people buying Assassin's Creed don't keep up with gaming blog shite anyway. I'm pretty sure Shadows sold numbers still. Oh yeah, I'm sure it did. Yeah. Yeah. Ultimately, none of like the people getting mad on the internet ever does anything. Really. It hardly ever does anything. Like, I've seen a bunch of people like come out and be like, oh my god, like AC Shadows didn't sell as well as Valhalla or whatever, but they're not talking about the fact that Valhalla sold like retard numbers. Like, Valhalla was like insane numbers. So it's like, yeah, it didn't hit like insano numbers, but it still did like better than every game that, you know, was nominated for GOTY, right? Like, even like fucking Black Ops 7, I've been seeing a lot of people being like, oh dude, Black Ops 7, such a fail, like massive fail, has less sales. I saw one article that was like, it sold worse than Battlefield 6. It's the first time ever Battlefield 6 has sold more. And then you like actually look into the details and it's like, well, specifically in the UK, physical copies of Battlefield 6 sold more than physical copies of Black Ops 7. And it's like, okay, well, I mean, that doesn't really fucking say anything because a lot of people now just play COD on Game Pass, you know? So, like, and then you have Microsoft coming out and being like, yo, Black Ops 7 doing, like, insano numbers. They're, like, posting the numbers and stuff like that. And, like, if you play the game, you know one thing that you'll see is you'll see a whole lot of skins that people are using. Like, I've played an okay amount of Black Ops 7, not a ton. I've probably put in like 25 hours in Black Ops 7. And I swear almost 80% of the people I play with have fucking skins. And these skins are like $20 a pop or something. Like, they're expensive skins. So, like, even the people playing on Game Pass seem to be buying skins at least. So, like, they're still making money off the motherfuckers. And, yeah, it's like, I think the average Joe, none of this, like, affects the average Joe. The average Joe doesn't know and he doesn't care. Like, the guy I just played with yesterday, or was that yesterday? No, 2 days ago. My buddy Chris, who's like been playing some Arc Raiders and stuff like that, is like, literally he hit me up and he's like, you want to play COD? Like, he's still loving COD. Even though people, and he's still playing with like his friend Brian and his friend Kavika and his friend Colton. He's playing with like all these buddies that are still on COD, So none of it like really matters, honestly. All that matters is that you as an individual spend your money where you want to spend your money and don't spend it in places that you feel that you shouldn't spend it. And that's like all you could do. And if enough people do that, a change will happen, but enough people probably won't do that. That's what we've at least observed throughout history is like, I think really the only time I can remember a boycott doing well was actually this year. And it was when people were outraged about Microsoft going to $80 games and they walked it back to $70 with Outer Worlds 2. But if we're all being honest, we're all being 100% honest here, I think they probably also did that because there's no fucking way Outer Worlds 2 was going to sell really well at all. And especially with $80, it would have sold even worse. And it's already like regularly on sale for like 50 or 55. So, and the game's been out what, like a month or two? So, I actually don't think it was really that big of a W because the game would have been on sale anyway. And I think it was more just a testament to like, oh yeah, Outer Worlds 2 is not the game that they can release at an $80 price tag the way that Nintendo did with Mario Kart. Because like, the thing with Nintendo, bro, they can do shit because retarded parents will buy it for their retarded kids regardless. And that's the general takeaway from all of these conversations, even if it isn't Nintendo and it's specifically retarded parents and retarded kids, is the general takeaway is that there will be retards that will buy it regardless. And oftentimes, games that people, like all of these grifters like Asmongold make videos on that they fail, they never fail. Like everyone's like, oh, dude, Hellblade 2, absolute failure. $50 for a 5-hour game. Such a failure. Look at the Steam charts. There's fucking, 2,000 people playing it. What a failure of a game. Devs come out and they're like, hey, game actually did really well. We really appreciate all the support. Did better than we thought. We're excited to, make more stuff in the future. Fucking Avowed comes out earlier this year. Everyone, it's so woke. The art director, whatever, said he hates Elon Musk and he hates Elon Musk. Whatever the fuck happened. I don't even really remember. Art director said something stupid. Asmongold, the whole crew make videos on it. Oh my god, Avowed, woke, terrible. People make all these comparison videos. Oh, Avowed doesn't have this and this and this that Oblivion had 20 years ago. Game comes out. Microsoft comes out and the devs come out and they're like, yo, we really appreciate all the support. The game did these numbers, and they're like way higher than anybody thought. You know, it's like ultimately, we don't have access to any numbers ever. And we probably never will. Only the people actually making the game have access to the numbers, and we're just reliant on them, like, coming out and being honest. And like some devs do that and some devs don't, right? Like sometimes you have like the Silent Hill guys who come out and they're like, yo, Silent Hill F sold 1 million copies, like, thank you so much, or whatever. But most of the time people don't do that. Like devs don't do that. And then you only find out later in like, you know, fucking revenue earnings meetings and shit with investors that they're like, yeah, the game actually did above our expectations. We're going forward with development on a new project. Like very, very rarely does any of the public outcry or anything matter. And very rarely do the numbers that we have access to have literally any reflection on the success of a product. There's so many variables that go into it. If you're talking Call of Duty, you have people playing on Battle.net. You have people playing on Game Pass. You have all the people playing on Xbox. You have all the people playing on PlayStation. Like, we have no fucking idea. You know what we can see? The people playing on Steam, which are probably this much of the player base, in a bar that's this big, it's like this much. And we have access to, like, physical copy sales in the UK, which is probably also about this big. And like we're trying to use that data in order to extrapolate to a bar this big, and it's like you just can't. It's like if you met two fucking white guys in your life and then you tried to guess what every single white dude on the entire planet of Earth is like. It's like, you just don't have the numbers to do that. You're going to be so wildly inaccurate. It's just stupid to even attempt to do. Like, we have no idea. It's not parents for kids, it's adults for themselves. Nintendo fans are like Disney. Well, some of them are for sure, but like, I see in comment sections on like Luke Stevens videos and stuff like that of like, oh yeah, I picked up a Switch 2 for my kids and they're loving it and stuff. I see like stuff like that all the time. Or like on Twitter, people posting pictures of like their kids getting a Switch 2 and being all excited. Like, it happens. Sure, you have like the neck beard, morbidly obese guy that's like, or whatever with his Switch. Oh, look what my wife's boyfriend got me. Wow, I'm gonna have so much fun tonight. But, you know, there's definitely a lot of like parents that get it. I saw a bunch of people when I was in Japan, like a bunch of just like Japanese dudes picking up fucking Switches. Like, whenever I went to a gaming store, there was always, like, dudes buying Switches. I'm like, you guys are still buying fucking Switches? Like, you don't have a Switch already? This shit's been out forever, man. I mean, I guess maybe they were just getting excited for the Switch 2 or something. I don't know, but... yeah. Only Nintendo in Japan? Yeah, it was Nintendo and PlayStation. That was it. That was it. And like, whenever I went into a gaming place, probably like 80% of the store was in the Nintendo section. And that's saying a lot, especially because one of the biggest series in Japan was releasing when I was over there. Monster Hunter. With Monster Hunter Wilds. Because I was over there in April. And I think it came out in March? And I went at the end of March into April. So, like, Monster Hunter Wilds had just come out. And it was everywhere. Like, you know, they had, like, the giant monsters everywhere in, like, all the stores and shit like that. They had, like, the display screens all playing Monster Hunter Wilds stuff. And so you would really think, like, oh, yo, Monster Hunter Wilds is huge here. And then you'd go in and everyone's in the Nintendo section. You're like, but Monster Hunter Wilds isn't even on the Switch. Not even on a Nintendo system. And everyone's still over in the Nintendo system. It's like, what the fuck? Like, some people would be over in the PlayStation area, but like, and Xbox like doesn't exist. Like, I don't know. I can't recall seeing a single Xbox or Xbox game or anything over there. Like, I genuinely don't remember seeing anything Xbox over there at all. It was like PC would have a whole floor. And then there'd be a floor for a PlayStation, Nintendo. And like, I don't remember seeing anything Xbox. Maybe it was in the PC section. I don't remember. I don't remember ever seeing anything Xbox. Like, it like doesn't exist over there.
I'd ask what my sister Eris
Kinda
is doing
funny.
here, but then they say wheresoever goes doom, strife follows. Or the other way around, whether I like it or not. Has she been here long?
She comes and goes from time to time, typically after some bloody battle between the forces of Kronos and Olympus. We first met a while back. Briefly trained together, though Headmistress soon gave up on her, as patient as she is.
The Fates gave up on her as well. Ordered that we never interact, that I not clean her messes anymore. Although sometimes she'll goad a conversation out of me. I trust she hasn't made your lives too difficult?
She has. She's terrible.
We've managed.
I hate it. Can I take a bath with Moros?
Have you experienced our hot springs yet, Lord Moros? The waters cleanse the body and the mind. I'm headed over if you'd care to join me.
Why, I don't see why not.
Yo!
I've seen and heard about such springs as these, though never been.
Yo, let's go. I'm gonna fuck Doom. Doom incarnate, baby. Get naked, get naked, get naked.
Just right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
To think that such a place is
Oh. He's so hot. He's so fucking hot. Oh, God. He's so hot.
So, what did you and the Fates do for recreation where you're from, anyhow?
You think he's just looking right at my tits right now? Think he's just staring at my tits? How big is Doom's dick? Oh my God, bro. I could let that be the end of me if you know what I'm saying.
Their weaving was their occupation and their passion. I never got too good at it myself, and all they needed was the three of them, so...
It's a little weird because I'm 99% sure the voice actor for him is the voice actor for the outsider in Dishonored. So, like, I'm thinking of this, like, honestly, they're kind of similar, actually. Like, weird eldritch being that kind of is terrifying in their own way. But I keep seeing, like, the outsider because I played so much Dishonored growing up.
I know an excellent spinstress who could maybe help with your technique. What did you do while they were busy spinning away?
I would not fuck the outsider. I would definitely fuck Doom.
Well, I would travel the world to witness mortals in their final moments. Look them square in the face as they perished, often in horror.
He needs to work on his flirting, though. His conversation's not really doing it for me.
You do this for recreation's sake?
The nature of the role leaves little time for recreation, and it's all I could do to make those final moments dignified. Though I don't think the gesture always comes across.
I'm sorry.
Hell
I
yeah.
felt so refreshed and, well, it's been a while now. Thank you again.
God damn. He's so hot. He's so fucking hot. Hopefully one day I could take Odysseus.
Grow strong.
Good, you're back. According to reports, Ares flew off toward the Rift of Thessaly on an intercept course with the fleet. Except I don't think that she's headed there to help. Not you, at least.
These reports aren't of much benefit to me after the fact, but at least I can confirm they're accurate. How preposterous that we cannot rid ourselves of her.
All we can do is work with what we've got. I apologize that we could not forewarn you on this one. We'll continue investigating her motives and accomplices.
I'm not convinced she has any of either.
Surely I'll be able to get Ares.
Us now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Could use the bones.
Surely. I'll be able to take Ares to the bats as well. Fuck it, we ball.
Moon dust.
So this is the main way you get stronger. The Arcana cards help, but upgrading them goes brr. Can I take another bath with her? Fuck. Shit. Listen, I'm not horny. It's just when you do the bath, time passes, and I want my fucking plant to be done. Okay? Jesus, I'm not horny. God.
Much is expected of you. The pressure that you feel, you never speak of it, and yet full well I know it's there. Your constant companion.
I already coomed 3 times during that bath scene with Doom, okay? Trust me. I'm all horned out.
I can hardly distinguish between pressure and faith anymore. My entire life has led to this, and all of you are counting on me.
You see his clavicles?
In my inevitable success, headmistress.
Like my clavicles. Have I told you guys I dated a chick that was really into clavicles? I didn't even know that was a thing. Some women are really into clavicles. You can't really. Oh, if I. Oh yeah, there. Look at that clavicle. Skitty man. Advantage. Can you flex a clavicle? Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I dated a chick that was really into clavicles, and she loved rubbing them. That was her thing. Didn't even know it was a thing. You learn a lot through the dating world, you know? Rubbing a clavicle. It sounds like a euphemism, but it wasn't. It was quite literal.
Pressure and faith are intertwined, 'tis true. Ever in conflict. Should the pressure utterly prevail, out comes despair. Only then do we truly falter.
You didn't answer my question. The combined might of the gods was not enough to stop Kronos before. And you know the fates are unpredictable. My success is not a certainty.
My faith is not in outcomes, 'tis in you. And I've enough of it to last. Should you find yours lacking, I shall always spare you some of mine.
Thank you for believing in me.
No need.
Have gift, Grandma.
I do have a bit of a taste for this stuff, I suppose. I once traveled much more often to places where 'tis easier to procure. Perhaps you sensed in me some wistfulness about that.
I've learned from you, headmistress. So, this is just a small token of my gratitude.
Guys ever rubber collarbone before? A little collarbone or a little clavicle? Never done it. I'm just curious if it's like... God, I fucking hate you, woman.
You know how come I'm really back, don't you, Trouble? Because things finally started getting interesting. But you're trying to put a stop to it.
I won't let you cast doubt on my task. Surely you've better uses of your energy than this, and throwing all your rubbish everywhere.
What would you even know? I have every right to be here, and you're never getting rid of me. And you're never getting rid of Kronos either. No going back to how things were.
We're going forward, not back. I'll just clean this up.
I'm guessing there will be a reason to have her fucking trash at some point, maybe?
The Arcana. I finally understand.
I need a feather for that, or shit.
Divinity.
Clavicles are nice. Hell yeah. W fuzz. W fuzz. First time I've ever said that. I'm telling you. I didn't know it was a thing either, but apparently it is. Apparently it is indeed a thing. Use 1 through 5. You've got 1, 2, we need 3. I mean 3, 4, 5. Gets that. Oh, and it gets that. Yo, W. 19 to 23.
Just as I thought.
There we go. Now we could use a 5. 24 out of 24. It's pretty good. Could upgrade some of these. It's a fetish? I don't know if it's a fetish. Is it considered a fetish? I don't know. I do not know, actually. I'll be honest. I'm unaware. I'm not a knower. This gives you an extra 10 out the gate. But this gives you an extra 1 through every 5 locations. Gotta go through... that's a lot. In order to be equal. This just gives you a pretty big amount of increased healing every time. Which ones do we have on? Here, oh, you need S dust, whatever the fuck that is. Then I could have 3 death defies, which would be actually insane.
I never realized.
I need another wool. I think that's a 50% chance. To find that legendary.
This potential.
Need a feather for that. Okay. Hear me out. Why'd they have to make that ox so hot? I mean, that is a very hot ox. Is that a minotaur? I don't know a lot about mythology, but that is like a 95% human ox thing. Really, it's just the top of the head, you know, just the head. That's it. Everything below the head is hot. Why did they have to do all that? Is that necessary? Is that how that looks in mythology? Is he wearing a Speedo in the mythology? They just have a hot ass ox man thing in a Speedo in Greek mythology? Because if so, I need to start reading more. You start studying up.
I see. Strength and wisdom of my predecessors.
Not a fetish, by the way.
Interesting. Draw greater power from the silver pool.
The arms of night.
I want the Thanatos thing. I need more N shade. 2% crit chance.
This one.
Oh my god, look how tanky I am.
A growing pack of ever-faithful animal familiars now stand ready to follow the Princess of the Dead into the depths, or wheresoever her fateful task shall take her next.
Ah, shit. My mother called. Well,
My little protectors.
I think... Here, I'm gonna call her back and see if she
Come,
answers.
Rocky.
First, let me see what this thing does. Occasionally pecks foes for 5 damage, leaving them marked. 15% chance to take critical damage for 1 hit. The cat's just the best.
Feline is to be trusted then?
I'm not even like a cat guy, but cat's just kind of the best. Give me a sec. I'm gonna call my mother. If she answers, I'm gonna end stream. I'm just gonna probably chill for the rest of the night. Okay. If she doesn't answer, I'll continue to play. So we'll see. Hello. I'm good. Just 1 second. I wasn't sure if you were going to answer, so let me say bye to the people. All right. She answered. So I appreciate everybody for stopping by, for hanging out. This is your stream for today. I'm probably just going to chill. I might be in the Discord chilling. For anybody that, you know, is in the Discord, I might be in the Discord voice chat, just chilling a little bit. But a little bit later, I got some errands and shit to do. I was waiting for her to call to be the indicator for me to do my errands and stuff. So I appreciate you guys stopping by, for hanging out. Good talks, fun talks about, you know, gay butt sex and stuff. It was good times, guys. Good times. Good talk. Always fun chatting with you. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And yeah, we are almost done with December, so we're almost done with daily streams. But yeah, appreciate you guys for stopping by, hanging out. Have a good one. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.